It's been a while since I started using the Huawei Pura70 Pro. And if you watched our previous video, you know that I was quite happy with my initial experience. But after a few months, there are some things that I've discovered having used this as my daily driver. So am I still as impressed? Let's find out in this video. I've been getting a lot of questions about two main things about this phone that has been concerning some people: the performance and the apps. So let me answer these two first. Let's start with the apps. To be honest, I had my reservations fully committing to the Huawei ecosystem at first. So I was really surprised that what I thought I was giving up, Google, and my finance and social media apps, are actually already here in Huawei's app gallery. And for some that aren't natively available, you will still see it in there and you can download it from there too. It'll be just getting it from another source. But without any additional steps, it will just work. Sure, some apps will need Gbox to work. Gbox is a third-party app which manages unofficially supported apps to help it run. But even that is automatically downloaded when you pick a particular app that needs it. I have my banking and finance apps, shopping apps, social media, Google. Most of what I use on a daily basis are here. And the process of getting it is just like any other Android or iPhone. So yeah, I guess that answers the question. For the performance, Huawei has never mentioned that the Pura70 Pro is this gaming smartphone or this super fast phone that's going to crush all of the competition. But even so, the performance of this phone is actually pretty good. This phone is very smooth. I've done my benchmarks on this and I've shared that in my previous video, but quite honestly, after using this for a while now, the numbers do not represent the performance that you will experience. I can say this because compared to smartphones which scored higher at benchmarks, the Huawei Pura70 Pro performed at par and even better at times in actual use. So I guess we have to keep in mind that this is a flagship smartphone and we are still getting that flagship level experience. It's smooth on the usual things that I use, which includes gaming and productivity. I edit most of my short videos here just because I feel lazy using my laptop. Here, I'm always confident that I won't run into any issues. More on its software, Huawei has implemented a lot of quality of life features on this that I've found to have greatly impacted how I use this phone. One of my favorites is Super Device. With this feature, you can get access to the fastest way you can seamlessly share files with your other Huawei devices. This is extremely convenient, especially when transferring a huge amount of photos I've taken with my phone. Using the same connectivity, you can also use your Huawei laptop or tablet as a monitor for your phone's camera. And you can also do screen mirroring with multi-screen collaboration, which can be handy if you don't want to reach out to your phone and just keep your hands on one device. This is going to help make things a little bit more convenient. Furthermore, Huawei has added an additional feature on their home screen where you can easily glance at some essential information that you want to see in a particular app just by swiping on its icon. I also really enjoyed the ability to turn on your screen just by looking at it. You can easily see if you have an unread message or a notification just by letting the phone detect your presence. Of course, my soft spot for this phone is still on its cameras. As a person who's always present at events, having the Huawei Pura70 Pro with me at all times just gave me this confidence that I'll just be able to catch amazing photos all the time. And that holds true even until today. Regardless if I was just using this for casual photos or something I needed to post for an article, it still gets the job done well for me. In fact, in a recent concert that we went to, where the theater was super dark, the Pura70 Pro managed to snap photos that the other phones that I brought with me struggled to capture. And while some did manage to get a close enough shot, they do not have Huawei's XD motion engine to stop the movement. So I'm really happy with this feature. I even noticed a lot of people glancing at my phone while I was taking photos, seeing how they're amazed at how close I could get with my shots. It's still a game changer for me and I'm still really happy with it. Something else that I've observed using this as my main phone are the screen and the sound quality. Huawei actually didn't boast too much on this aspect, but the screen and sound on this is incredible. And I'm probably the only content creator who's been saying stuff about the screen and the sound on this, but I I really like it. It's just really that good. A lot of the other phones that I've considered to have a standout sound quality had just been overtaken by this. Paired with a sharp, bright, and vibrant screen, and the experience using this is always enjoyable, especially when consuming content. Battery life on the Pura70 Pro has also been pretty reliable. It's a pretty large 5050 mAh battery, and I had made a mistake one time where I accidentally went out with this with only half a charge, and it managed to survive me about 6 hours on mobile data. Though the 100-watt charging seems to be standard for flagship phones nowadays, I'd say it's still pretty quick, as I didn't see myself charging it overnight anymore, knowing that I can just plug it in before I take a shower, and that's enough time to have it fully charged before I leave. After more than a month with the Huawei Pura70 Pro, it's still proven to be a very strong contender. Its camera system, sound and display, quality of life features, and the battery and charging are the key selling points for me. Plus, Huawei has also been very generous with promotional offers with this. Right now, they're even offering this at 3,000 pesos less with a MatePad SE tablet. That's tremendous value, especially for someone who needs a reliable camera and a tablet. So, would I recommend this phone? The easy answer is yes. Highly. Especially if you can grab the discount and the freebies. Would I recommend this over the Huawei Pura70 Ultra? I guess the answer is still the same. It will depend on your priorities. The Ultra's bigger sensor, of course, offers a better image quality, but I think for most people, the Pro is more than enough. So guys, these are my thoughts on the Huawei Pura70 Pro after using it for a few months. Let me know what you guys think. Once again, this has been Andre from Tech Local. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video.